Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. So this is going to be something different. I'm going to go from Aries through Pisces, and I'm going to start from, this is actually time sensitive, so it is going to be from right now to the end of the year, so the beginning of the year as well, January 1st, 2023. So the whole point of this reading is I want to see exactly where you're at right now in your path. We're going to actually pull some cards to see what blessings will be coming in, and also what is going to be out of your control. So that way you can have a better incentive of like how to move forward and what to accept and what not to accept. Because I know for many people, we're so fixated on the destination, the outcome, as opposed to what we really should be focused on, and it's the journey itself, right? I know that sounds so cliche, but it's really, it's the truth. So, I mean, this is going to be, what important message is it that you guys need to hear in regards to where you're at on your path right now and where you're headed by the end of the year. And if it does not resonate with your sun sign, I do suggest you guys check out your other placements, which cafeastrology.com, it's free. All you need to know is your date of birth, your time of birth, and mostly the time of birth. It's really crucial to get all your placements. All right, guys. So do check out cafeastrology.com. It's free. And checking out your other placements, guys, it actually gives you a better idea, more like a broader picture into your situation. All right. So without further ado, let's begin this, guys. And also keep in mind that time is fluid. So I know I'm saying this is from now to the end of the year, but if it doesn't resonate, I want you guys to keep in mind that if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't mean that it won't resonate in the near future. And also, if you don't like what you're hearing, you do have free will to change it. All right? All right, guys. So let's do this. We're going to start with Aries. And I'm going to actually do the category love, money, and family. So those are the three categories, for each sign, and what important message you need to hear moving forward. All right, guys. So let's do this. For Aries spirit, sun, moon, rising. What is it exactly? What important message do they need to hear, my Aries? For love, money, and family. Please give me clarity, guidance, spirit. Protect me from any negative entities, and only allow positive entities to come into this reading for the highest good of all. For Aries. Okay, love. You got the Queen of Cups showing up for love. So guys, if I'm showing you this and I'm doing this, it's because I do have my laptop, as you can tell. and I have my phone right here. So I am video taping for Facebook and YouTube. So just don't mind the back and forth. So for love, Aries, you have the Queen of Cups showing up. All right, what's the main focus for Aries for love, Spirit? For love? That's not good. That's the wrong. That's one of those extra cards. Sorry, guys. Aries for love. What's the main focus for them from now to the end of the year, Spirit? Five of Wands. Blessings. Oh, wow. That's too many. Again, too many. Sorry, guys. There we go. Wow, you get the King of Cups, but it came out in reverse for blessings. That's interesting. What is out of their control? You got the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups coming out together, guys. That's out of your... So this is pretty much God's plan versus your plan. Okay? And advice for love. Hierophant. All right. Now we're going to do money and then family. And then I'll read the energies, okay? So for Aries, for money, Spirit, from now to the end of the year. Where are they for money? Too many. Knight of Swords. What's the main focus? Two of Cups. Hey, how are you? What's their blessings? Six of Swords. I was telling in the intro that don't mind if I like turn the card. It's because oh, well, they left, whatever. All right, Six of Swords is the blessings. And then God's plan for money for Aries. Three of Cups. Advice. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Let's do family and let's read them. Nine of Cups. Five of Cups. Blessings. The World. God's plan. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Advice. Ace of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups. Okay, and then there you are, Aries. Aries, there's some sort of clarity, some sort of truth, some sort of communication you want to have with someone that has to deal with your family. You get the Four of Wands to the Emperor, and that talks about family, where you came from, your roots, stability, things like that, your foundation, pretty much. I feel like you could have been rejected by this person, but from now until the end of the year, there's going to be some sort of like, from you going from feeling rejected and down about something, like a missed opportunity, to all of a sudden snapping out of it and actually being very confident, moving forward towards this communication. I feel like you are going to be the one that reaches out to this person in regards to your foundation. Now, let's read the energies here, okay? So for your love, you get the Queen of Cups. And this is where you're at right now. Okay, so I'm just going to read it as it is, guys. Take it how it resonates. If it does not resonate, that's fine. Like I said, check out your other placements. So where you are right now in your path, Aries, you have the Queen of Cups showing up. This is an energy of being a receiver, being in your feminine energy. All right. The masculine, if it was the King of Cups, it's more of the giver. But where it's the Queen of Cups, you're the receiver. So you're kind of sitting in your emotions right now in regards to love. Now, your main focus is the Five of Wands, but it's reversed. So it's you trying to avoid any conflict. I feel like you guys have been taking a step back in your love life. Kind of like tiptoeing on, kind of like walking on eggshells, but tiptoeing around something or around somebody just to keep the peace is what I'm picking up. Now, what's interesting is the blessings, and you got the King of Cups that came out, but it came out in reverse. And the King and the Queen of Cups, those are two counterparts. It's a divine connection, but where it's the King of Cups in reverse, and the fact that it's in the blessings position, don't shoot the messenger. But I feel like what the blessing is for you, Aries, in your love department is kind of letting go of this person, or allowing this person to let go of you. I feel like the blessing is this person not being in your life. You may not see it right now, and I know that's kind of harsh to say, but the fact that it's next to the Five of Wands in reverse, and it's saying that your main focus is trying to avoid conflict. You don't want to fight. So I feel like for the Aries that I'm reading for, I feel like a lot of you, not just a portion, but a lot of you Aries that I'm reading for, you will know exactly what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about when I say this. You're sitting in your emotions right now on your path. Your main focus is you avoiding conflict, you trying to keep peace and kind of keeping distance. You trying not to communicate even how you feel, because you know it's going to turn into arguments. And where the blessings is the King of Cups in reverse. So that's saying that the fact that this person isn't expressing how they feel, I feel like you may see it as like, oh my God, this person doesn't care about me. But in reality, down the road, you guys will see it as a blessing in disguise, is what I'm really getting. All right. Now, God's plan versus your plan. You have the Page of Cups with the Ten of Cups that came out together. And this is an energy, the position of something that's out of your control. So okay, Aries, the energy I'm getting is, so God's plan versus your plan. I feel as though for love, for instance, your plan with this person that I'm talking about, I feel like you wanted a family. You wanted this person to be your end all be all. You've seen this person as your rock. And I feel like a lot of you Aries have been finding it very difficult because it's not going the way that you had planned. God's plan for you is for you to actually be friends with this person, be on a friendly, like in a friendly connection, or just be like a sincere, like nice person towards with this person, not a romantic connection, but more on a platonic way, in a platonic way, excuse me. So I do see that it's been very difficult for you to accept it. Now, your advice is the Hierophant. And that's interesting because the Hierophant is spiritual teachings. It's usually, marriage, it's commitment, things like that, religion. So the advice that I'm really heavily getting, guys, is that don't let your moral system get away from who you really are. Like, for instance, for example, don't allow your belief system, your morals, your values to diminish. Because I feel like where you had planned an end all be all with this person, with the family, I feel like the advice is maybe you need to start going to church. Maybe you need to start actually getting into something that's more spiritual. But it's also, I'm also getting another message, and it has to, I don't know. Hold on a second. Before I even speak about it, let me clarify this real quick because I just want to see what this is about. Spirit, can you clarify the Hierophants for Aries, for advice, for love? Clarify the Hierophant, Spirit, please. Hanged Man, Ace of Cups reversed, and the Moon. Wow, all major arcanas. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. So what I'm getting is the advice is, despite the fact that things could be hidden from you, despite you not knowing certain things, because there is a lot of secrets there. I feel like the universe or God is actually not allowing you to know certain things, and it's causing you a lot of anxiety. It's causing you a lot of, it could be causing you a lot of depression as well, Aries. I'm not gonna lie. But in order to gain a different perspective, I feel like a lot of you Aries maybe have worn your heart on your sleeve. So I do feel as though in order to gain some sort of different perspective when it comes to a relationship, especially, I feel like you really need to start to love yourself with the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like you can't, what the advice is you should not have to offer, or you shouldn't offer your heart just to anybody. Because do you see the Hierophant, like whether his hand is like up, like as if no way, and he's like talk to the hand. It seems as though like he's blocking anyone from coming towards him, or he's blocking himself from, or his heart to get to other people. He's creating boundaries is what it is. But I feel like that's what's needed in order to do something differently this time around when it comes to love, to gain a different perspective, to be enlightened, to have some sort of different way of thinking. Because when you think differently, your habits start to change, and your relationships really start to change. Like if someone doesn't change, nothing is going to change. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like you need to withhold your love and not give it so freely to people. And yes, it's going to cause you anxiety. Yes, it's going to cause you some depression. But at the end of the day, it's going to help you evolve into a more, honestly, evolve into something that's more like, more grown. You will be evolving more in the spiritual realm, but also in your own personal life. And I feel like your next relationship will be different if you don't wear your heart on your sleeve, Aries. Okay, so now let's go to the next category. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse for your money. So I feel like a lot of you Aries right now, there's something you're not communicating, because I feel like, or maybe you are communicating it, but it's coming out in a way that you're not trying to have it come out. Do you know what I mean? Like it could come out more aggressive than what you wanted. It could cause, you could be causing like arguments, maybe, I don't know. But the main focus is the Two of Cups. Now the Two of Cups is all about love, but it can also represent partnerships, you coming together with somebody. So I do feel as though from now until the end of the year, I feel like you are trying to kind of withhold yourself from from communicating, period. because I feel like a lot of you guys are actually wanting, sorry, no. Hold on a second. All right, guys, sorry. All right, guys, sorry about that. All right, so as I was saying, so I feel like from now until the end of the year, Aries, for your money sector, where you are right now is you are withholding any communication period, because I feel like a lot of you Aries are kind of learning from past ways of communicating in which it didn't get you anywhere, because your main focus from now until the end of the year is coming together with somebody. I feel like a lot of you do want to be on the same page and the same level with somebody, maybe starting a business, or maybe just having somebody see you in the same light as you see them. You know what I mean? Now, the blessings in your money sector, you got the Six of Swords. That is all about moving from turbulent waters into calmer waters. So I feel like you could possibly be getting a promotion, number one. You could possibly, you're getting some, for blessings from now until the end of the year, Aries, in your money sector. I feel strongly that a lot of you guys are going to be getting some sort of raise, promotion, or some sort of steady money, steady income, really. You're coming out from being in this like difficult period in your life to actually a more like harmonious way of living. So I do feel as though it could be steady income as well. Now, God's plan versus your plan. Things that are out of your control. So you have the Three of Cups. And that talks all about rejoicing, celebrating. So does that align with what your plan is right now? Two of Cups to the Three of Cups. Harmonious. Actually, I feel like you are being, I do feel as though you're not aligned with that energy right now, being, in that celebratory phase, excuse me. Because at this point in your life, I feel as though your main focus is you wanting to come together with somebody, to have them see you in the same light as you see them, like I said. But you are on the way. I feel by the end of I feel like by the beginning of the year, you will be aligned with what God has been planning for you in your money sector. So yes, you are being aligned with what's planned from God versus what you are planning for yourself, which is a good thing. Now, advice, you got the Ace of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So I want to clarify that, Spirit. Can you clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit, please? For Aries, for money. Seven of Swords. Two of Cups again. Oh my goodness, guys. Page of Pentacles. So your advice, is, even though someone has possibly hurt you or lied to you or even betrayed you, and because of that, something wasn't lit, like something wasn't set off from the ground up for you. Something wasn't started the way you wanted it, or the way it should have been started for you, really, because of someone's lies, someone's betrayal. But even though that happened, Aries, the advice for you is, if somebody comes towards you and actually shows you some sort of interest in a business with the Page of Pentacles, or some sort of a promise with the Two of Cups next to it, that's being emotionally aligned. So even though you have to be vulnerable, because I know it's going to be difficult where you've been lied to because of something not coming off the ground for you the way it should have in the past, I feel as though there will be somebody that's coming in your life soon, but you need to remain vulnerable. You need to remain open-minded and open-hearted. And do know that not everybody is a liar, a thief, or just a bad person. You know what I mean? Because if you keep thinking that someone is a bad person, you're only going to be dodging every opportunity possible that's presented to you. So that's something that I do feel as though that's the advice, and someone is coming in for you, Aries. So you need to remain open-minded and open-hearted. Now, for your family life, we have sorry. Oh, I got to do these over because these came out. Hold on. Spirit, for Aries family life. 10 of Wands in reverse. Death. 3 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups in reverse. And Queen of Swords. All right. So, Aries, for your family life, where you are right now is I feel like you're releasing a lot of responsibilities that once was yours. I feel like a lot of people could have possibly relied on you, whether it came to, just paying for their necessities, paying their phone bill, for instance. But I feel like you are releasing any responsibility from these people and from yourself. Now, your main focus from now to the end of the year is the death card. So the death is not just an ending, it's a rebirth as well. It's transformation, excuse me. So I feel like a lot of you Aries, your main focus is going to be on trying to have your family see you in a different light. Trying to not only transform yourself, but transform your family and how they see you and what they expect from you as well. Now, your blessings is the Three of Pentacles with your family. Now, this is a good indicator, because this is saying that now the Three of Pentacles can talk about gossip. It can talk about institutions, school, things like that. But it can also, like I said, the negative side of it is gossip as well, or interference, but it's in the blessings sector. So I feel the blessings in your family life is a lot of you Aries are going to actually see from now until the end of the year that your family is wanting to work with you, to collaborate you, to be a team, really. And they could possibly be giving you really good advice. Um, maybe in the past you never took their advice, but from now until the end of the year, I feel like if you are airy about taking their advice, I feel like you really should take their advice, Aries, because they do have your best interests at heart. Now, for God's plan versus your plan, you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is coming out of confusion. This is seeing more clearer, making a choice. So I do feel as though you are being aligned with God's plan, because you are releasing any responsibilities that you once had before with your family. You are wanting to transform your life with your family and transform yourself with your family. And the blessings are your family wanting to be on the same page with you, wanting to collaborate with you, wanting to work together with you. And this is going to help you kind of see clearer. I feel like maybe you could have been in some sort of, like, what's the word I want to say? It's like a clouded judgment with your family in the past. But you're coming out of that. And I think you are going to see your family for who they are from this time frame, from now to the end of the year. Now, your advice is the Queen of Swords. So this could be saying, because the Queen of Swords does talk, it represents Gemini. So it could be saying, talk or communicate with Gemini. A Gemini could have possible answers or advice for you as well. Or it could be saying, think logically, or think like this Gemini person that you know of would think of or think like. Or it could be saying, If you have to cut somebody out of your life, do it. Because the Queen of Swords, actually, this person does not mess around. Like, they are all about logic. They don't let their hearts dictate their actions. The sword, it's all about communication, truth, clarity. So when she's pointing it up, she's saying, I am no longer going to accept anybody in my life that lies to me, that can't communicate truly or truthfully with me, that can't give me clarity. So I will cut you out of my life. So this does represent all that. So this is the advice for family, is even if it has to do, even if it's family, Aries, cut whoever you feel as though isn't in your highest good. It's okay to cut them out. Okay. Now that is your reading, Aries, for love, money, and for family. All right, now let's go on. Oh, wait. All right, Spirit. What is Aries' advice moving forward? How do they get through this? What is the best advice for them for the highest good? Got a few. So you got instincts, generosity, and then grounding. Now it says instincts. I act on my instincts and notice the signs and symbols in my life. Generosity. Money is positive energy, and it allows me to be generous to others. So this is saying that money is not the root to all evil. If you treat money as a positive necessity in your life, and you see it for helping you to survive, really, and to be, then it's okay to be generous with others. Money is positive energy, and it allows me to be generous to others. So maybe you will, like I said, you could come into money, or you could be getting a promotion or a raise. And if you do, this is Spirit advising you, when you do get money, in order to keep having money come in, you have to release it and be generous with other people in order to keep receiving it. Okay. And then you get grounding. I center and ground myself despite emotional upset around me. I center and ground myself despite emotional upset around me. So this is Spirit advising you. You are going to be going through some emotional turmoils from now to the end of the year, Aries. But in order to get through this, you need maybe meditation, something that's going to help you kind of put a stop to your emotions dictating your actions. You need to process whatever emotional turmoil or upset you will be going through, but in a healthy way. You need to remain grounded. Okay? That's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And if it resonated, please let me know. Like, leave comments. Tell me how it does apply, or it will play out in your life. Okay? All right, on to Taurus. One second, guys. 1 second. Hi, Lucy. Okay.